Yo, what the fuck is up? Up to Something Media. We're back in this bitch. What's good? You know what I'm saying? As you can see, Daniel is not with us.
Daniel got fired, man.
Because of very controversial things with the Cowboys. And you know what I'm saying? Some shit on the low. He's fired.
Listen, yeah, I heard the Cowboys took him off payroll. He's no longer defensive coordinator for the time.
He was the Boston Celtics coach. What's his name?
Oh my God, that's wild allegations. Daniel, I hope everything's all right. Nah, Daniel will be back.
Yeah, Daniel will be back. Daniel will be back. But yeah, man. So we're going to kick it off with the intros as always. I know this is the first time he's sitting here, so it's kind of weird. You already know what it is. It's your boy Renee, a.k.a. Renee the Ranger, a.k.a. Renee the Goat, a.k.a. Ciroc Obama. And who we got to the left?
It's your boy Diego, the Bolivian Bulldog. What is it, boy? No, I'm just kidding. And then we got a very special guest. I'm going to allow him to introduce himself.
Yo, what's good? It's your boy Jay Danielz, man. We here.
Jeez,
Long time coming.
Hey, thank you for having me.
Trust me, he was supposed to be one of the first guests we've actually ever had. And then the schedule's conflicted. Been busy. We've been busy. Yeah. But man, like you've a lot of success in the past couple of years. You know what I'm saying? And a fun fact here is that me and Jay Danielz went to college together. So that's how we met.
Facts.
So, you know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Had best portfolio in that. Talk to me. You know what I'm saying? This guy was very creative. Look at him, man. You know what I'm saying?
Before you start, I don't mean to cut you off, but this is the first time that we've had, and I want him to flex. We got the logo on the board with the guest.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
Child, like
the first ever.
We had to do it right, bro. That's the only way.
Exactly. You know how long it took for me to like get that centered correctly? but yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Like art, everything that you do. So like, was it graphic design that kind of like got you influenced first into fashion, or getting your own fashion brand? You're like, I got this. I could do this.
Nah, bro. What actually got me into this, man, was really being talked about. I ain't have no flavor. I was a kid, you know, being a kid back in elementary school on my Pokemon, on my dinosaurs and Godzilla and Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, facts.
So making that transition from like elementary school to middle school, it was culture shock. And so, you know, people is talking about getting girls. They're like, fuck them cars. Let's get these girls, man.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, wearing Air Force Ones and like,
fly shit.
You know, Rockaware, and you wearing your jumpsuits. You know what I'm saying? And so I was like, damn, I'm trying to do that too.
Right.
And so, 7th grade was tough for me, but making that transition to 8th grade, I was like, yo, I'm finna smash niggas.
Yeah.
And so that just kind of kicked everything off. I was a basketball nigga.
Okay.
You know, BMX nigga.
Okay.
And went to college, you know. We can fill in all the details and shit down the line, but essentially I went to school for graphic design. Never wanted to have my own brand. Right. But I wanted to be in the culture, wanted to be in the environment, you know what I'm saying? Be able to help drop my gems and working with a lot of different brands here within the city, ghost creating, you know what I'm saying? Producing and shit.
I like that.
That's crazy. I never heard that term before.
You know, just dropping gems. A lot of the brands were like, yo, that's cool, but we want to go in this direction. But then I would see like our favorite brands do that same shit, more polished, like 3 months later on.
Right.
And I said, damn, I got something. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Let me take this time to just put something out.
Right.
And so the pandemic just kind of really forced me to sit down and create. And I'm already on my fly shit, so I was like, yo, let me put something out. Let me see how people feel about it.
Yeah.
And ever since then, it's just nonstop.
Yeah. Didn't look back.
Yeah, man.
Facts.
Yeah, man.
Facts.
And it's crazy because it's like you never know until you always like think in your mind like, if what you have, like, yo, I think this could be a different color, or if I could have designed this differently, and like that would be some fly shit. Like, I feel like that's probably something that maybe sparked your interest. Like, yo,
I mean, for me,
start doing my own shit.
It's always just been like, yo, I can never find what I want.
Right.
I'm like, yo, like I would love to see something like this and I can't find it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or like the prices are boosted.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, bro, like
yeah.
I'm not dropping $300 on a pair of frames. Like I'm not paying $600 for a pair of sneakers because of hype culture. Like Dunks used to sit in finish line, marked down for $40.
Yeah.
Like why I'm gonna drop? You feel me?
Yeah.
Why I'm gonna drop $300 on that shit? Like that's hype. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a fashion nigga. Like I like what I like. I'm influenced by what I'm influenced by, and I'm gonna push that. You know what I'm saying? And so when it came down to like me creating, it's just a matter of being able to put out what I would like to see myself wearing.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I like that. And like you touched on the topic of hype, and I feel like a lot of the times fashion kind of goes hand in hand with whatever is hype, you know.
whatever's hot in the moment.
Right. So like for you in the creating process, like how much does that affect what you're doing? Like, do you think about it at all, or is it all just you staying true to yourself?
I don't think about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we pay attention to the trends. Like what was hot like last summer? Niggas not doing that shit no more.
Right.
Like the neon colors, like niggas not on that right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but a staple like a beanie that bro got on, like never go out of style. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Facts. So just creating those things that I know 2 years from now I can still incorporate that into my wardrobe.
Right.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So like my biggest influences when it come down to fashion and streetwear, I think about Pharrell, I think about Nigo, I think about Taz Arnold. My favorite one is Don C. And just think about the things that they're creating, underrated. Man, and it's timeless. You know what I'm saying? Cactus Plant, you know what I'm saying? They on their shit right now.
This is a collab right here with Cudi.
With Kid Cudi. Yeah. I almost thought about putting on a Kanye, the Kids See Ghosts, but I was like,
really? You're like, nah, let me go ahead and put on an exclusive. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all remember the Don C? I really remember this around that time when it came out, when he dropped that Jordan 2 collab.
Oh, and the attention to detail. Which one? Because
he had the different colorways, the Arctic orange, the blue ones, the tans.
Yeah.
But I really that was one of the first times not first times, but like it really like hit me that time when he's like, I wanted to make this shoe look like a Chanel bag.
Yeah.
And so the weave the quilted patterns, I was like, that is art. It came in the box with the Don C hat, the bag. I was like, yo, this.
It was low key worth it with the strap back too. You know what I'm saying? Like
think about the strap backs that he was doing. Like nobody had ever seen no shit like that.
Yeah, the buck 50s.
You know what I'm saying? Not with no snake skin.
Snake skin, alligator skin.
Bro, I remember I wanted like a hat so bad. I remember they ran for like 300. Watch the Throne was like fire. Givenchy was on fire too.
But you know what? I'm pretty sure he was inspired by a brand called Zubaz. Zubaz used to do like the zebra prints and like all kinds of colors across that brim, bro.
Right.
And so that was on some vintage shit. I was like, damn, I gotta get that.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
And it's like, it's crazy because it's like, that's where like snapbacks were a thing, but they're like, nah, Ye and Hov were like, all right, now we're gonna do the snakeskin leather strapbacks.
Facts.
The Brooklyn Nets, like the Yankees ones, I need it. Yeah. To this day, I still cop. To this day, I still cop and wear it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like things like that, do you feel like, I mean, like history kind of repeats itself when it comes to trends. You know what I mean? I remember my first trendy piece I've ever gotten was the shutter shades that Kanye wore. I remember I went to
back in 08.
Back 07, 08. You know what I'm saying? I was always known as a kid wearing the Kanye shades in high school. Always, bro.
Yeah. And then you reading your book, like you missed like half of the lines.
Like, and the biggest thing, right? And then I was like, don't talk to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, that was the craziest concert I've ever been to. That was my very first concert.
Which one did you go to?
Man, this is the Glow in the Dark tour.
Oh, wow.
So, like, I had never been to a concert ever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That was your first concert?
Kanye West used to be my favorite artist. You know what I'm saying? Because back then it was like, a lot of people hopped on like graduation time. But like, Ye was my nigga because he was different.
Mine too,
but seeing Lupe Fiasco, seeing NERD, seeing Rihanna while she dating Chris Brown at this time.
Bro, this is early times. This is like, I think he probably just released 808s, probably like in between that two.
I was like, the Nike
Air Yeezy
Air Yeezy ones is what I got when he was like.
So that was another thing though too.
Yeah.
Man, that's the most amount of money I've ever dropped on a pair of sneakers.
Really?
Bro, at the time I dropped $425.
Jeez.
For the Yeezy ones?
On the Zens, like the fucking gray.
Damn.
And you know, I was going for like the repeat of best dressed in high school and shit. So I was like, man, I gotta get this shit on these niggas, man.
You got these in high school?
I had all three.
Damn, in high school? Shit.
Bro, nigga, I was collecting money.
Okay.
I was washing cars. I was cutting grass. I was like, nigga, I gotta get these.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to my grandmother. Like, she left me with a lump sum of money to go towards my college tuition. And I was like, Granny, you gave me this money so I
would have wanted this for me to look this fresh.
You would have wanted this for me. I went on eBay and copped them motherfuckers, man. I got the gray ones and I came back with the blinks, but my favorite ones were the tans.
Tans,
but the Zens though, classic though.
Yeah,
those
facts.
Yeah.
What's crazy is I don't have none of that shit nowadays.
Jeez, man. But isn't it crazy that like those are still grails? Like I would still pick up every color to this day. You know what I'm saying? But like, people don't wear shit like that anymore. Like, you know what I'm saying? It would have to be like a crazy outfit that like would fit a 2011 fit. You know what I'm saying, with the skinny jeans.
Man, if you're flavorful, bro, you can mix that shit up.
You could, but
I throw them hoes on right now.
Yeah. Oh no, facts. Like, if you and the thing is with those shoes is like, yo, you can wear anything color you want. Yeah. And you'd be like, all right, cool, I'm gonna rock these and it still be fresh. You know what I'm saying? But like at that time, like you said, the Yeezy ones were like pretty low on resale compared to what they are right now. Like you get them for like 3 racks.
Man, you know I think they're more than that at this point. They're like 10 bands, bro. 10, 15 bands.
Jeez.
They might get cheaper now. I don't know. But I'm not saying I'm going to check StockX for the Red Octobers. But
yeah, that's how we check stock. You know what I'm saying?
Buy low, buy low.
You had Red Octobers?
I had all 3. See, but see, this is the thing. Like, you know, back then when it came down to music and when it came down to like the fashion scene, you know, you really had to be in that shit. Like, nowadays, social media has made it to where everybody has access.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, people are like, oh, this is what's cool. Back then, like, it was if you know, you know. Yeah, like, Dallas
everyone
niggas.
waiting, like,
it's
Dallas niggas didn't dress like Houston niggas.
Yeah.
Houston niggas didn't dress like LA niggas. And LA niggas didn't dress like New York niggas. So you fucked with what you fucked with. You know what I'm saying? And there was a small collective of people who knew. You used to look at the blogs, you used to look, you know, listen to certain music. Like, I used to be on
Nike Talk.
I used to be on Kanye West, his blog.
Oh yeah,
every motherfucking day.
Kanye University,
Kanye University, every fucking day.
Every day.
You know what I'm saying? I used to pull up to these spots to be able to get this shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so I had to connect here. My Asian guy. I don't want to throw his name out there.
Okay.
But we've known each other since Yay High. He got out the game in like 2017. I said, bro, you not gonna connect me with nobody? He say, nah, man. But I had all of them. Like, all the Nikes, all 6 of them.
Jeez, man.
Do you have a sneaker grail that you like? That's the shoe you want to get your hands on.
My favorite sneaker of all time.
Which is
probably them Yeezys, bro. Them tans.
Yeah. The tans, yeah.
The tan joints.
I hear you.
Yeah.
That's clean. And it's like, I feel like not a lot of people like to go to the Yeezy ones. Those are really nice.
If you ask me, I like the ones more than the 2s.
I can't say all that.
That's me. Fact.
I can't say all
that. Yeah, because the colorways
were,
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But
it was different.
Yeah,
but them Yeezy 2s was tough though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like the black ones.
Right.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. But you know what's crazy? My grail is the Louis Vuitton Don the Patchwork.
Oh, I take that back. I take that back.
The Jaspers.
The Jaspers.
The Jaspers, the high, the Patchworks.
Bro.
I need those.
I love the fucking the gray, pink, and brown joints.
Yeah.
Fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, bro. I need those to this day. But you know, if I'm a millionaire, I'll cop. On God, I will. But you know what I'm saying? But not right now. But yeah, man. So like, tell us about like your influential in style. You brought up Pharrell. You brought up Ye. Like, who else? You said Nigo as well. Like, would there be anyone you would like to collaborate, like a Nigo or like a major brand you would like to?
Major brand?
Yeah, like a dream brand you've always wanted to.
Off rip BBC. You know, BBC is not what it is anymore. Now that Nigo moved on to human made.
Right.
Yeah.
But BBC for nostalgic reasons.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, inner child is all about just embracing your childhood, right?
Right.
So to keep it as simplistic as possible, I would say nostalgic innovation. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So to really tap in and be able to collaborate with a Billionaire Boys Club, even if it wasn't BBC, just a Pharrell or a Nigo would be everything to me.
Right. That'd be fire.
If not, then fucking Don C. Yo, my nigga Don C.
Yeah. Yeah, facts. And I feel like you could get that reach, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like,
possible.
And you know, I had to give you your flowers too, man, because I remember when you first dropped your first collection, and it was my birthday, and you're like, "Yo, man, what's your address?" And you sent me like a little, you know, a nice gift of like the hats and like the Danielz hat, which I still be rocking. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And but I beat the shit out of that Danielz hat. I ain't gonna cap.
Which one is this? The Danielz?
The Danielz one, the one, not the Triple D one, but
the one that said Danielz.
Yeah.
That's the one with the logos.
Yeah,
the logos.
Did you ever get any like cease desist or anything for those?
Nah, bro, because I knew like.
You said one run and that's it?
That's it. Because really, you know, during the 2020, bootlegging was a trend.
Yeah.
It was, man.
And so for me, I was like, fuck it. I'm just going to run my ideas. Like, these are things that are inside of my mind that I want to that I want to push.
Yeah. Right.
Like, I know that on a larger scale, I can't do this shit.
Right.
Yeah. But you know who, like,
but to be able to get that shit off and just keep it going.
But it's kind of just like what you said before. It's like, if you know, you know. Like even in the sneaker game, if you know, you know. Like if you know Jay Daniels, like you know he got fired. So I'm gonna go ahead and come to Jay Daniels for the hat. I see the Triple D hats, bro. Those Triple D hats, bro, I've seen everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like I've seen them at concerts. I've seen them at the mall. I've seen them everywhere. I'm like, dang, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Love, bro.
And then Tev comes over here with the Triple D hat too. I'm like, bro, man.
Damn.
That's love. Yeah. And you know, a lot of people didn't know, like it was a lot of controversy behind that shit.
Really?
It was a lot of controversy behind it.
Talk to us about it. Yes, please.
I'm intrigued.
Yeah, you know, I don't really want to dive too much into it because me and the people that you know, were behind what they've created, we've already discussed one another.
Right.
With one another. But you know, it was more so the people.
Right.
I see.
Not the people behind the scenes that actually mattered, but it was like, yo, this design had been created and this is my shit. And he's stealing they shit. I'm like, bro, nigga, we artists. Everybody's inspired by something. Nas said ain't nothing new under the sun. You feel me? And so, you know, we all see the same shit. It's just ironic that we're influenced by the same things. If you really out here, then whether it's directly or indirectly, you're inspired by something, bro.
Inspired or evolving the, like, you know, what was, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? And so that nostalgic innovation, you know, somebody hit me with an idea of like, yo, Jay, like it'd be dope to do a Triple D. All right, bet, cool.
Yeah.
And at the time, I was really wearing like white sock shit crazy because I was in love. I was fascinated with that old English font.
Right.
And so I'm like, damn, it's crazy that I don't wear shit from Dallas. Yeah. Like I'm not fucking with that red, white, and blue Texas Rangers, bro. Like that's not even my team when it come down to baseball. And I only watch baseball. Like, I'm a White Sox fan. I'm a Lakers fan. A diehard,
same.
Diehard Lakers fan.
You know, we Kobe fans. Hey, you know what I'm saying?
Me and Kobe got
you know what I'm saying? Hey, he's a GOAT. You know
me and Kobe got the same birthday.
Yeah, that's
right. You know what I'm saying? And so again, like it ain't just because Lakers are those niggas. Like there's always a story behind everything with me.
Yeah.
So like my very first, I had NBA Jam on the Sega Genesis.
Facts.
But my white uncle bought us a Dreamcast. And back then, I don't know how he did it, but he had every game ever made bootlegged.
Damn.
Right.
On
jailbreak
CD
before
disc.
jailbreak?
Bruh. So we got the NBA 2K2. And you know, on that joint is the Lakers and Allen Iverson.
Yeah.
And so my brother at the time had the fro, and he just got his hair braided. So he was like, "I'm going with the nigga with the braids," because we wasn't really in it like that. Of course, you knew your Shaqs and your Michael Jordans and so forth, but we weren't really in basketball like that.
Right.
And so I'm like, I'm choosing a nigga with the fro, and I'm just bucket after bucket after bucket on this nigga.
Dang.
And so I had to do a book report, and I can't remember, is that shit autobiography or biography?
Oh yeah, one of the book log shits.
Yeah, so you know, I'm in the library and I see Kobe and he got the ball like, I'm like, damn, that's that nigga from the game, so I'm gonna get him, right?
Right.
I'm gonna do my book report on him.
Right.
I get home, I'm reading Kobe Bean Bryant, you know, Kobe Bean Bryant, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Born on August 23rd. I said, oh shit, that's my birthday, nigga. I'm a Laker fan.
Yeah.
And ever since then, Kobe been my guy. Ride or die, you know what I'm saying? Lakers, win, lose, or draw, like Lakers, purple and gold. So to take it back to the original story, it's just like,
LeBron, get your shit together.
Westbrook, get that shit together.
No.
Rob Pelinka, get the shit together. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need to win.
We need to.
Losing is for Philly. Losing's for Sacramento. You feel me?
Facts.
Like,
we cannot lose to the Clippers again. You know what I'm saying?
Like that's not purple and gold culture, man. So
that's whack.
So when it come down to it, bro, it was just like, damn, I'm not really sporting nothing from Dallas.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I respect the Mavericks. I love Mark Cuban. I love Dirk Nowitzki. Dirk Nowitzki in my top 5 favorite players.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, facts. Okay. You know, I put him over Tim Duncan any day because I hate the Spurs.
I hate the Spurs.
I hate the Spurs as a Laker fan, and I hate the Spurs as a Dallas citizen, bro.
As you should. But I respect it.
And his game was boring. Must respect the Tim Duncan. He the greatest. He one of the greatest, bro. But his game was fucking boring, bro.
I agree with that.
Facts.
Hey, fundamental.
And I would never pass the ball to Tim Duncan with 3 seconds left on the clock.
You not getting the ball with 4 seconds left on the clock either. Chill out.
But Derek Fisher got y'all 0.4 in the playoffs. But we ain't gonna talk about that.
One time. How many rings Derek Fisher got?
5.
He got beat up by. Oh no! Wait, who beat who up? Him.
He got 5, bro.
He got beat up by Matt Barnes. So.
30 hours. But anyway.
But nah, you know, I wanted to create some stuff that represented me, and you know, the homie said come with the Triple D shit, and so I started designing that shit in the Old English, and you know, going to Daily, Texas, and spending a lot of time downtown. You know, you're going past that Dallas Morning News right there on Harwood and Commerce.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And just created that shit, bro. Yeah, and you know, it created a lot of controversy. People were like, yo, we fucking with it. Other people were like, we ain't fucking with it. But I said, you know what? At the end of the day, I'm an artist. I'm going to create whether you like it or not, and I'm going to be me. And when it's time to have those conversations, if those people feel like I bit or whatever, as long as I'm true to me, they may not like it.
You like what you like. Exactly.
They may not like it, but I'm going to be 100. I'm going to stay solid. So we've had those conversations in private, and it's been nothing but love.
Right.
It's been nothing but love.
But that's what happens, you know, in the industry, man. It's like, even like, you know, in the creative industry, everybody knows pretty much of somebody. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, oh, you know, Danielz, oh, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Oh,
yo, it's been so many artists, bro. Like, it's easy. It's been so many artists, so many other brands to where I've had an idea and I got ready to drop that shit though too. And then these same people would drop that exact same concept. And I'm like, fuck. Like that just means that we're in the same creative pocket.
Exactly.
They might be able to put it out on a larger scale, but I was thinking the exact same thing that they put out. So you know what I'm saying? There's nothing new under the sun. We're all influenced in some way, shape, or form. So
I mean, how would you feel if you saw like a bootleg J. Danielz like sunglasses? How would you
I'd be inspired, bro.
Really be like, because that's how Virgil was. You know what I'm saying? He was like, yo, he was bootlegging his shit. You know
Pyrex shirts.
Yeah.
No, I get.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I mean,
I'd be inspired because this is my thing, bro. Because I know how many I made, and I make it limited. So it's like if you try to resell my shit, it's like it ain't gonna be the same.
Right. I mean, would you rather drop a limited drop compared to like a mass production of you know, clothing or any of that?
I wanted to stay limited, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because like for my thing, like I got on the Yeezy boots right now.
Right.
You know, I like my individuality.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to dress and look like everybody.
Right.
You know, if everybody wearing all white, I'm coming all black.
Okay. Stir the pot a little bit.
People wearing flip-flops, I'm wearing dress suits. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I want to switch it up. You know what I'm saying? People casual, I want to get busy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's just me. So when it come down to like style and fashion, those who really are into it, those who really fuck with Jay, I want them to be able to cop the shit. Those who just like, yo, this shit look cool for the moment. I'm buying it so it give me some. Nah, bro.
Yeah, man.
So Jay, you did say, you know, you about yourself and you working on the brand. Speak on your outfit right now that you got on, because you said all exclusives, right?
Yeah.
Shit, all that. Talk to us about the pieces you're wearing.
Yo, so we just dropped the shades, man. Renee got on the one-on-one
you know
friends and family.
Jeez, you get
Inner
me.
Child, the black and chromes.
Yes, sir. He's fresh.
I got on the tortoise shell.
Those are fresh. I'm so mad they sold out, man. I'm so mad they sold out.
It's got the gold accents, man, but everything is exclusive Inner Child. The cap is my new take on the Triple D cap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I did what I did before in the past, but I want to do something new.
Yeah.
And so it was really just inspired. This is the year of the tiger. You feel me? So green is my favorite color. And just coming with my spin of like what a tiger might feel like. I was getting like Japanese vibes. And so how does that look on a cat without really leaning too much into that shit?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To where it's like kind of cheesy. So the caps, they come in this month here in November. I'm coming with the Oreo, so the exact same style, but black and white.
Oh, I mean,
so those are going to drop this month.
I'm copping both.
And then, man, honestly, this fucking jacket, bro,
fire.
You said this is
I don't even know where I
one
picked.
Of one.
Listen, it's exclusive, bro. I'm gonna just leave it at that.
Yeah. Okay. I like.
Will that jacket ever see production for?
Man, it just depends, bro.
Depends on the mood. I hear
It
you.
just
comment
depends.
below if you want one. Yeah, let him know if you want one.
One like, and he'll release. No,
Hell nah, not one.
I'm fucking with you, man.
He was like maybe a million.
Nah.
But now, bro, like going back to what I was saying, man, like giving you your flowers, because it's like going to know that, like, you know, you gave me that care package. I was like, man, this is dope. and I still have your sticker just like at like, you know, like next to my frames and shit, like, yo, this is dope. Like, he signed this bitch. It was cool. I have all the hats, the Kobe hat. You know what I'm saying? My head's a little too big.
Oh,
but
shit. You still got the Kobe hat?
For sure.
Bro, I don't even have a Kobe hat.
I have both. I have the Lakers one and the purple Kobe. That's what I got.
I don't have none of this shit.
Damn.
Like, I make this shit.
Right.
So people be like, yo, Jay, I need it. And I'm like, I sold out.
Right.
And then depending on who it is, like, I give a lot of my shit to my family, though, too, and close homies. They be like, yo, Jay, nigga, I need this. And I'm like, you know what? Go ahead and keep it.
Damn, I need that jacket. We're not the same size.
It's gonna be tight as a motherfucker, but but you gonna you pull that bitch off though.
It's gonna work. Hey, I don't have to button it, but it's gonna be straight.
Put it around your waist.
No, fast or over the shoulder.
Over the shoulders on some Carlton vibes.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, nah, man. But yeah, give me your flowers, man. That was a cool thing to do, and just like seeing the community, the Dallas community, wearing your hats, wearing your tees, and everything like that. I'm really proud of you, man. I really want to say that. And
Thank you, bro.
Really, you know, supportive of us, and we love coming to your shop too. That we're definitely gonna come after we give you your flowers. But man, like, keep doing what you're doing, man, because I really love what you be doing with the shades. This is something I haven't seen before.
Thank you.
In the Dallas area, you know what I'm saying?
Man, and that's what it's all about, bro. Like, it's, you know, it's not even about Jay Danielz. Right. And I said this back when I had the shop. You know, it's about community. Right. You know, when you're putting on inner child pieces, it's really just a token. It's supposed to be a representation. Right. It's supposed to be a symbol for you to look at yourself and be like, damn, like, I feel confident to do whatever it is that I want to do in life. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody got a purpose in life. Right. We're all artists in our own right. You know what I'm saying? Like, mothers are artists. There's not a blueprint to being a parent. Right. You know what I'm saying? But you are a part of that creative process in putting out your seed into the world. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like, yo, if you want to be a fucking pilot, like you're going after what it is that you want in life. You know what I'm saying? And being inspired. And when you look at that inner child piece on your chest, it make you feel fly, it make you feel comfortable. Like, nigga, I am living out my inner child. That little kid at 6, 7, 8 years old, when they didn't have the confidence and they only had a dream, I'm gonna do this for them. Right. And that's what it's about. You know what I'm saying?
And art, to me, inspires other art, you know? So it's like, look at all the people that, like, just them being themselves and kind of breaking against the mold. You're like, yo, that's what I want to do.
Do you.
And like, so do you. You probably inspiring a lot of the Dallas fashion going forward, which I did want to ask you about, like, you know, you hear a lot about Dallas fashion. What is Dallas fashion? You know, where do you think Dallas fashion stands?
Dallas fashion has a lot of potential. You know what I'm saying? There's some talented motherfuckers out here. You know, you got Juan with DMKD. You got
fire shit.
You got a Boo. You know what I'm saying? With Juniverse. You got Patrick with Crescente Patricio. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You got Charles Smith II, you know what I'm saying? With his shit. So it's a lot of niggas out here really just doing their thing. Yeah. And you know what I'm saying? You got Stay Good on some like streetwear shit. So like it's some brands out here. Yeah. You know, it's just a matter of community supporting community. Right. And not playing a victim to how shit be. Like for me, you know, you're an innovator. It's gonna be hard. Like it wasn't easy for MLK. It wasn't easy for Ye. We seeing him fight these demons right now, but he's opening up doors for all of us to be able to do the shit that we do. Right. So it's like, yo, Dallas not showing love. Go out there and extend yourself. Show that love. Yeah. It may not be reciprocated. It may not be genuine, but at least you was authentic and you extended that arm. You extended that hand to be like, yo, I'm here to support you. Let's figure out how we can build the bridges so we can move together as a collective. And then also, you know, putting the pride and the egos aside to be able to really build that foundation. You know what I'm saying? To teach people that it's more than just like a marketing aspect of like, it's a business though too. Figuring out how to build your business to be successful for you. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna sit here and act like I got it all figured out.
I think it's different for everyone,
but it's
honestly.
different.
It's
everybody's business. Everybody's
business
business module is gonna be different. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And so just understanding who you are, what your brand is, and it's not about the fucking money don't either. Like, what are you doing to? What are you giving out to the world? Why is your brand even important?
Right. And going back to that, like, you know, like Kanye, like the big controversy with him and Adidas is that they're replicating, you know, his own shoe almost, like ripping off his own shoe. Yeah. Now, if you were to be like working for Billionaire Boys Club or Pharrell or Adidas, and they were to knock your stuff off without royalties, how would you feel?
There's people already in the city doing that shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lack of self-identity. It might also be a money grab.
Right.
It's also a little bit of inspiration. How I see it is, you know, we're innovators, we're creators. Think about what we got on right now. We was inspired by Kanye West. We was inspired by Kid Cudi. We was inspired by whoever the fuck else. And we wear that shit. Right. Up until you get to a point to where it's like, I fuck with Ye, but I ain't wearing them big ass boots.
Yo, I was gonna say, I was like, yo, this is probably the first era where I don't fuck with.
I'm not fucking with it, bro. I ain't been fucking with his music since Life of Pablo.
Really?
I ain't been fucking with none of it, bro. Damn. I ain't been fucking with none of the fashion. Right. And I think I fuck with Ye due to the aspect of like he's trying to knock down doors, but he's so controversial. Right. He got so much shit going on. It's just like, I'm over here until you figure it out. Right. I love you from a distance.
Okay. But I mean, like he also like brought up like, you know, price points, right? He wants to make things as cheap as possible. Do you think it's kind of tough, like in the fashion industry, to make something where it's, you know, not pricey and
bro,
shit like that?
These shades, these frames are $50.
Perfect price.
If I had a collaboration with a larger scale company, these frames are easily $300, $400, $500.
Yeah, for sure.
Facts.
Easily.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? The cost that it takes for me to manufacture this shit, send it over this way, and then ship it out to people. Yeah. I'm not making no bread off of this. I'm a fucking artist, bro. I want to be able to create and get my ideas out to the people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's not about the money. Yeah. So I want to make sure that it's still affordable because I understand that like not everybody in Dallas is really in a position to where they can spend X, Y, and Z amount of dollars on whatever. We just fresh out of a pandemic. Like cost of living is stupid high.
Crazy high. Crazy high.
Keep going. Yeah, and in Dallas, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like everybody coming from New York and LA and shit. Cost of living stupid.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? So people got to be selective about the shit that they purchase. And I want people to feel good and confident about whenever they buy some inner child shit. You know, I don't want to hurt them in their fucking pocket, but I also want them to be able to afford some fly shit. Right. You know, at a respectable price. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, so earlier I want to touch on this because you know, you were saying you got a lot of inspiration from just walking by the Dallas Morning News. Yeah. What is that, off Commerce and Harwood? Yeah. Which is crazy because a couple blocks. I don't know the direction. I'm directionally challenged. Yeah,
he doesn't know direction.
A couple blocks away, you know, is 211 North Hervey Street, which I know is where you had your store, the corner store at. Facts. But which is kind of crazy is like, I feel like there's been a lot of Dallas that has been in that scene. So I do want to talk about the corner store, but I do want to like, what about that area would you say is like, that always has people coming in? Because like, we could name like probably like 10, 15 people that are like, you know, even within the circle.
It's growing. Right, like, you know, I was a fashion stylist for a company called Trunk Club.
Oh, Trunk Club, yeah.
And it was on Exposition, like right outside of like Deep Ellum.
Okay. Yeah.
You know, so this is during 2017, 2018 when I first got hired on there. And so I would walk to Deep Ellum and all of those clubs, all of those restaurants and shit that are there now weren't there. Yeah. They had signs that was like, up for lease. Yeah. And I used to imagine like, damn, it'd be tough to have like a streetwear shop like right here. Yeah. Over there by like the 7-Eleven. I'm like, it'd be dope to have some shit like right here. Yeah. So now there's a lot of attention and a lot of drive because now they're putting apartment complexes in downtown. Yeah. Now they're building up restaurants. Parks. Yeah. There's parks down there now that didn't used to be there. And so you also got hotels. You got the, what is that? The AT&T
Discovery Park.
That's right there though now. So now you have a reason to go downtown.
Mm-hmm. Right.
You know what I'm saying? People want to live in that space. They want to live in that area. So it only makes sense though, you know, there's no shops in that area. Let's build, let's create there, you know?
Right. Dang. So like going back to the corner store, you know what I'm saying? To shop at the corner store, like how did it come about? Like, you know, like the process, like
bro, again,
the creativity and knowing what fashion designers you wanted there, you know?
Man, again, bro. So I never wanted to have a streetwear shop. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like in college, I had to do a project and you had to make your business plan and you had to create a shop.
Oh, I hated that.
I hated that motherfucker.
I hated that. Conti. Was it Conti's class, right?
It was Conti, bro.
Oh, bro. Shout out to Conti.
Hey, man. And so
what's her name?
Mr. Conti. Shout out Mr. Conti.
And so I'm creating this project. And so I'm like, damn, like, what would I do? I said, obviously a streetwear shop. What would I call that bitch?
Right.
My homie Dalton and shit, like he rap and kind of sing on some melodic shit. And his rap name was Selvage. And I was like, oh shit, that sounds tough.
Yeah.
Like I would name my streetwear shop Selvage. And in fashion, Selvage is like a raw edge.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
And I was like, oh shit.
Damn.
Hey bro, can I name my shop Selvage? And he's like, yeah, nigga, go ahead, do that shit for your project. I was like, cool, I'll give you credits and shit. You get a piece of ownership, whatever, bro. Let's do that shit.
Yeah.
And so 2020, going into 2020, like I said, I was ghost designing for some brands. And they wasn't really taking my shit serious. So I was like, man, fuck this shit, I'm gonna get it off.
Right.
Started doing it. Boom, did the Triple D caps.
Right.
Boom, did my next project. Kobe passed away.
Yeah.
The voice
vintage. Oh, I needed that vintage tee, man.
The voice actor passed away for Scooby-Doo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Black Panther passed away. So I created a project, some t-shirts, and ran that shit out.
Amazing.
17 Modem. Yeah, I collaborated with him and did a run of t-shirts. And then, you know, people started hitting me with the controversy of the whole hats on some shit. And I was like, man, fuck that.
Right.
Like, let me make something new for dollars just for me. And I'm infatuated. Like, green is my favorite color.
Right.
And so I'm infatuated with like the Stars 90s logo and shit.
Yeah,
the black, the gold,
like
and the green. And I was like, damn, it'd be so tough to recreate the Texas Stars hat.
Right.
But do it in like the Dallas Stars colorways. Yeah. And then put like a hood twist on it.
Right.
And so I put Dallas is Bound to Rise, that Mr. Pookie, Mr. Lucci on the side and shit.
Yeah.
And so I actually sent his ass a cap. I don't know if he got it, but I sent his ass a cap.
Yo, I mean, like, you hit him up, be like, yo, are you wearing my shit?
Hey, I sent it to him. He responded back. I don't know if he ever got it or not, but I created the caps. And so with all of that, it started building up momentum. And so Rob from Daily Texas was like, yo, Jay, I'm seeing everybody fuck with your shit. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of like athletes started buying my shit on the low. And so he was like, yo, put your shit inside my shop. So that was the first shop that I ever put my merchandise into. And so it began to build. People became more aware of what it was that I was creating.
Right.
Long story short, he had a spot that was open in the 211 building at the very end of the hallway. And he was like, yeah, I got that space open for whenever people want to do a pop-up. I said, damn, that's dope. He said, yo, Jay, you should do a pop-up down there. I said, man, that's cool, but I'm trying to get like you. It'd be dope to do something like you. He said, it's possible. I said, man, quit fucking with me. Damn. He said, dead ass. Like, let's sit down and let's talk. I can make it to where you can. I said, okay, cool. Right. Sat down, had that conversation. I was like, oh shit, this is more attainable than what I imagined.
Right.
So when I did my very first pop-up, one of my homies from high school was like, yo, Jay, I love what you're doing. Down the line, I want to be able to create my own store and I want you to be a part of it. This is months before.
Right. I think we came to the pop-up. We came to the pop-up, right?
Yep.
Not this one.
Oh, not this one. It was
Irving?
No, not the Irving. This is like early summer.
Okay,
my very, very first pop-up.
Yeah.
So my bro pulled up to that shit and he was like, yo, Jay, like I want to do a store with you. Let's stay in contact. Woo-de-woo-de-woo. I'm going to Africa and I'll be back in a few months. So when I got hit with that offer from Rob, I was like, oh shit. Damn. Let me call my homie. Called him up. He was like, nigga, it's divine timing. Let's go. Jeez. So we started building up the space. Again, green is my favorite color. So I was like, man, we're gonna paint this motherfucker green from top to bottom.
Bro, I was like,
damn, it's clean.
The vibes there, like you mentioned earlier, what is it? The nostalgic aspect of it, bro. Everything.
Nostalgic innovation.
Exactly. Yeah. That's what you were saying earlier. It's like the old magazine, the old school toys, like just the decoration, the fucking fridge. I was like, damn.
Yeah, the fridge. Yeah, you saw the fridge with DKMD stuff in there. You know what I'm
saying? So how we came up with the concept? So we chilling, like we're painting this shit. We still don't have a name. I'm thinking Selvage, but I'm like, I don't know, right?
Right.
And so my homie whose rap name is Selvage, like we all chilling, they playing ping pong and shit. And we at the end of the fucking hall. And this guy, he come out, he like, yay, where do. What's the name of that shop at the corner? And I was like, oh shit. Corner store. I was like, oh, that's my shit. That's the corner store. And my homies was like,
That's fire. That's it. That's fire. That's the one. Yeah.
And so we ran it that way. And so when I thought corner store, I literally thought corner store because everything I do is like nostalgic for me, but recreating this in a fire way. So I used to ride my bike, and my little brother used to be on the back of the pegs, and we used to go to the corner store, and that was the spot that brought the hood together. Right. You have your dumb boys out there pushing what they pushing, but you see white people come, you see the Hispanics come over to the corner store. You chopping it up to the owner and the cashier. You go in there, and you go grab your soda and your what I'm saying, your cinnamon rolls and shit. You feel me? Like that's what we used to do. So how do I recreate this in a new crazy way that Dallas has never seen before?
Right, nostalgic innovation.
And so again, I started thinking about like this shit's bigger than J. Danielz shit. Like, let me do something for Dallas because I feel like we need this. We need something to set us apart. You know, at the time, I didn't feel like the shops were for the city, pro city. It felt like it's more about the item, the merchandise, not pro city. Like, come buy our shit, but we not really like out here.
Yeah.
Helping
they're doing
y'all.
It for them.
And as opposed to the community. And I'm like, yo, some dope motherfuckers out here. Like, how hard would it be? Because in a short period of time, I made Essence magazine with Vaydon. You know what I'm saying? I've had, celebrities and fucking people come by my shit. Like, Ricky Smiley, I had a full-blown conversation with him. And he was like, yo, bro, I'm trying to come to your shop. You feel me? Like, face-to-face conversation. Like, I'm trying to come to your shit.
Too, man.
You feel me? So it's like, damn, I know it's niggas at that time who been in 5, 6, 7, 8 years in it longer than I've been, and here I am receiving recognition. So let me kind of take a step back and put some shine, spread some shine on all of us here. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, boom, let's get Smith in here. Let's get Crescente in here. You know what I'm saying? Let me tap out, tap on Juan's shoulder. Right. And Juan was one of the first few. And so he was like, man, I've been thinking about doing this idea. I've been thinking about like wrapping my product up inside of like meat packaging. I was like, oh shit,
fire.
I said,
that was fire.
I said, oh shit, you didn't even know what I was finna come to you with. I said, bro, I'm finna do a complete corner store. So how about we put your shit in the meat packaging and put that bitch in the cooler that works. That fucking works. Yeah. And that nigga was like, I'm there. Bring the paperwork. Let's run it. Let's run it. And that was probably people's favorite aspect when they came into the corner store. When you open that shit up, I be like, yo, like the cool product in the cooler. You feel me? And and they would pull them pieces out, man. But it was a good time while it lasted. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. No, it was, I loved it, man. Like when we came to the other pop-up, you know what I'm saying? I remember it was packed, man. I felt like
that was a soft opening.
Bro, yes, that's what it was. And I remember,
we had a head count. It was over 415 people.
That shit was wild. I got yelled at because it was like mid-pandemic. And like, I got caught on video and like, I had my mask off momentarily. And I had like, put your fucking mask on. I'm like, mind your business, man. I was like, all right, you all right. I don't want.
But man, I remember too, because I was like wearing this hot-ass fucking cardigan. I thought it was going to be cold that day. It was not. And then I remember like coming in, I was like, bro, there's hella people in here. I felt like a celebrity almost. You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, like I see Charles in the corner. I see, everybody just like, I was like, damn, this is low-key a little vibe. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, but I loved the design of the store. You know what I'm saying? It felt like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a 90s kid. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure all of us are.
You 80s, bro.
No, relax. You know what I'm saying? But so, it's kind of like, it kind of brings back that nostalgia, like you said. And I love the concept a lot. You know what I mean? And you legit were like the Avengers of fashion in that store. Like, Charles, you had DKMD, you had Crescente, you had yourself. Like, bro, y'all were low-key the Avengers of Dallas. Like, everywhere you go, like, if you know Dallas fashion, like, you're wearing one of those brands.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it is. Like, I don't see anybody else wearing anything else.
Oh, we had Product 214 in there, though, too.
Yes. Yes. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't see people rocking brands. If you're in the culture, if you're in the industry, you're in the culture, you would know.
And Triple D Gear stopped by there.
Yeah?
They came in my shit. The same shit that people was like creating controversy over, they stopped by the shop and they show love.
Damn, bro. But that's dope. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, by the end of the day, it's like like you said, like, I always say, like, like the world is your canvas. I've always heard that saying. And it's like, that's what it is. Like, you're just painting what you visualize.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Do you have a designer or a brand that you kind of like that's maybe on the rise right now that catches your attention?
Honestly, I'm not paying attention like that, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, for me, my head is down and focused on my shit.
Okay.
You know, there's been a few times, it's been a few things that have happened to me in life that kind of made me slow down. Like, my mom was just in a car accident like a couple of weeks ago. She was in the hospital and shit.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying? So
right?
She's solid. She good.
That's
she good.
Man. That's good to hear.
But it's just like, you know, when dealing with life, it kind of forces you to slow down a bit. But also, I understand, like, it's so much shit that I want to create, and like people are only seeing the tip of the iceberg.
Right.
Time is short though, too, bro. Like I just turned 31 years old, and I'm like, oh fuck.
Hey, bro.
Fine, man.
I just turned 30. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm
I
like,
feel you.
oh fuck.
Yeah.
2022 is almost over.
It's right there.
And I'm like, say, it's too many ideas before you know it, and they're gonna be 40. I ain't got no kids. I'm like, yo, I gotta focus on the things that are most important to me.
Right.
And so I kind of had to slow down, and there was moments where it was just like, yo, Jay, do you even really want to do this shit? And there's people who's like, you got too much talent. You inspire us too much. Dallas need what it is that you're doing. The world needs what it is that you're doing. You're a solid individual. You know what I'm saying? Just keep going. Keep going. Shout out Keep Going, though, too. That's another brand, though, too, out here in the city who kind of doing their thing.
Yeah.
But, you know, it is what it is. It's just like, you know, people are inspired. And whether this brand takes off to the masses, it might have just ignited that flame for the next person to take their shit to the next level and probably give more to the world than what I was capable of doing. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
No, man. And that, and like going back to even like the corner store stuff, it kind of like reminded me of like boutique stores. Like we grew up like watching like RSVP and like, you know what I'm saying? The OG like BBC ice cream stores and shit like that. Like, that's what it kind of felt like.
Here's my thing, right?
Right.
You know how excited we got about Cactus Jack doing their collaboration with McDonald's?
Oh yeah, that was
right.
crazy.
Like everything has gotten so minimalistic to where it's like there's no sense of identity. There's no reason for us to get excited anymore.
Right.
And so they were tapping into. They were like capitalizing on our nostalgia because it's like, this shit dope as fuck.
Yeah.
Going back to McDonald's, like even like the Cactus Plant and the Cactus Jack collabs, both
Think
of those
about
were
Cause.
just so genius.
Think about Cause.
Yeah.
They just did
The cereal?
boxes, and they had the toys on the inside.
What the fuck?
Yeah, bro.
These sold out already or what? Can I still cop?
I think they're still out.
You might be able to get lucky, bro.
Damn, because I live in where nobody be buying shit. I live in like the country, so I might
try Target, bro.
Oh, bad.
Try Target.
I'm a fade.
But they do touch on that nostalgic, like, you know, we grew up going to McDonald's, Mom, please a Happy Meal, and now it's like,
could someone get a Happy Meal?
Yeah, now you got adults asking for the Travie Patty.
Yeah, like it's crazy because it's like, what are we paying attention to nowadays?
Right.
Like, kids don't even watch cartoons anymore. I remember I used to get excited to watch Saturday morning cartoons.
Hell yeah.
It used to be like the coolest commercials. Think about like even
Reese's.
holidays.
Yeah.
How many Halloween commercials have y'all seen this year?
Bro, it's kind of sad. It's kind of sad.
Man, that's a good question.
Because you got to think about it. Like, I feel like everything's so minimalistic now because it's an aesthetic.
And it's political though too.
You think so?
Hell yeah. A lot of it's political. We don't believe in Christ and whatever else, so don't put that shit on the TV. Like, you can do what you do. A lot of it's money driven though too. Like, Christmas is like, we have a deal, shop. Black Friday, shop. This, you know what I'm saying? And it's not so, you don't even see people put up their Christmas lights. You feel me?
Sad,
and so
man.
Everything is so toned down and minimalistic and money driven. It's like, yo, with my brand, I want it to invoke emotion. I want people to feel good. I want them to feel inspired.
These glasses make me feel good.
Yeah.
No, man, but you know what I'm saying? But, and like, that's the best thing to do is like always tap into nostalgia, because it's like, the reason why nostalgia is so beautiful is because it's like you tap into like, man, I came a long way. You know what I mean?
Nigo said, Human Made, again, one of my favorite brands.
Yeah.
He said, the future's in your past.
Right. Geared towards futuristic teenagers.
You feel me?
Yeah.
I like that.
That's fire.
I like that Nigo just like, when he grew up, he's like, I'm going to have all the shit I always wanted whenever I was younger. So it's like, you know, his workout, his like, you know, or his, or he creates, it's like, bro, he's just got crazy shit, like one of one stuff. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
Man.
But I mean, like you mentioned Cause and other artists. Is there like, or like wacky collabs like McDonald's? Is there like, a brand you would want to work with that's not like a clothing brand? Could it be like a Target or a Staples? I don't fucking know. Like something cool. You know what I'm saying? Like a Funko Pop doll. Like have you thought about even getting in the figurine world?
Hey, I can't give away too much.
I can't. He already gave us the exclusive fit. You know what I'm saying?
I can't give away too much. Like, bro, it's so much in the archives that I'm ready to just unload. That's in the works. Just know I got a lot in the works.
Right. That's look, man. You know I'm ready for anything you drop because I really want the cardigan. I want that. The shades.
Cardigans are out. Cardigans are out.
Yeah, you know I know. I was like
those didn't sell out. Ironically, they didn't sell out.
Yeah.
But you know, the funny thing is, you know, you're gonna see a lot of people going into Zara and wearing the mohair and shit. And we been dropped that months ago.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. So like, either people catch up.
I'm gonna cop that cardigan. That shit. I've been seeing that shit for a
Just
minute.
don't wear it the same day I wear it.
Because you put that on like the model when you released the line, right? Like you had the cool little graphic with it. I was like, yo, because I've been saying this for a couple years. I was like, man, cardigans got to come back. They're so like. Yeah, almost like not too much purpose with them because like, you know, but they look so fresh with a certain outfit. And then, like the one that you created, I was like, I need that shit.
I was, you know, they used to call me White Boy J, and it took me back to like that time where, you know, everybody was still wearing like they were wearing the what they was on at that time. They were still wearing like the oversized T-shirts.
Oh yeah,
and they were still wearing the jerseys and shit.
Yeah,
Champs.
And that was me. That was me.
So Kanye was really on his preppy vibes, and flipped up the polos. And I was like, man, I'm finna go get me a cardigan or two.
Yeah.
But even like, you know, the vibes that Tyler the Creator's on right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like, okay, this is in pocket.
Right.
And so the reason why I designed the cardigan the way that I did, my high school team, man, we were the Panthers. We were the Black Panthers. School colors are red, black, and white. Again, green is my favorite color. So any drop, there's going to be some green in it somewhere. Okay. And so instead of being the Black Panthers, right, I wanted us to be the Green Panthers. And so I came out with a Green Panther cardigan, you know what I'm saying, with the mohair. So, you know what I'm saying? Everything is that nostalgic innovation.
That's why I fuck with that. You know what I'm saying? And like, was there like, you know, a time where you like, I know Jay Danielz is who you are, but like to create Inner Child, were you like kind of in a moment like, you know what, like Jay Danielz is me. You know what I'm saying? Like if you hear Nigo, that's Nigo. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I know Nigo and shit like that. It's like Jay Danielz is you. You know what I'm saying? You're the designer. Like, did you feel like you wanted to separate like the name?
I wanted to separate
make a different brand?
I wanted to separate it. You know what I'm saying? Because if it was just Jay Danielz for a long time, it was just Jay Danielz. Jay Danielz brand, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And so I was like, you know what? I don't want it to be about me.
Right.
You know, at some point in time, it's going to grow. It's going to continue to expand. Right. I want to be a part of it. Right. But I don't want it to be about me. So let's give it its own name, give it its own entity. Let me create its own world. And so that's where Inner Child came from, because it's like, it's your inner child.
Right.
That's your inner child.
Right.
And hopefully anything that's being created, your inner child can connect with what it is that we're putting out into the world.
Okay.
And inspire you to go do what it is that you want to do and give out to the world. You know what I'm saying?
And now saying before, oh my bad, going into your inner child, is there like something like you would still want to buy from your childhood? Like, yo, I need that. Like something you couldn't afford back in the day. Like, yo,
man, we already touched on it. Them fucking Louis Vuitton sneakers, bro. I needed them.
Yeah,
I needed them.
I need them too. Shit, you know what I'm saying? We're at 13. Shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, so and that's the bad thing about my shoe size, bro. Like, I wear a 2X in clothing. I wear a 13 in shoes. Both those sizes go out the fastest because they don't make like 13s. Like 13s are always quickest because like they don't make.
You know, for me though too, I'm an 8.5, and I try to go down. So 8.5, 8. I'm competing with the entire world. So we got a bunch of them, but it's guys and women who are going for my shoe size.
Yeah, man.
Like I just got the Canyon 4s.
Okay.
The purple
joints. Yeah. How is that with the suede and everything? Is
it like, man, they just came in the mail today. Nice. I was gonna cop them from Center, but I was like, nah, bro, I'm cool on that.
Yeah.
And so I went ahead and nothing against Center, but I was like, nah, let me grab something else real quick.
Right.
I caught mine online and they came in today. They nice.
Yeah.
They nice. I like the material. And honestly, bro, the price on them shit's been low for the longest.
Yeah?
Low. I'm talking about my size, bro.
Yeah.
Honestly, because I think they retail for 200.
Yeah, 200. Yeah.
On StockX, bro, they was going for like 218, and this is before they dropped.
Oh,
damn.
The sneaker market has definitely been
crashing, man,
on a low. But you know, I feel like,
but you know what it is? It's hype.
Yeah.
People are going after the hyped sneakers. They don't know what's fire or not. Right. Like, you know what I'm saying? Them new Jordans. The Jordan 1s that's gonna drop, them shit's gonna sell out.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Them 2s that come out at the end of the year, them shit's gonna sell out.
I need those 2.
Yeah, dude.
Those 2s are so clean.
And it's crazy to me, bro, because it's like, man, like, I feel like there's so much product coming out that we don't even get to enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And then trends
come
and go.
Yeah.
Exactly. I'm like, damn, like, I want to wear some New Balance 550s. I haven't bought any New Balances, but those are fresh.
New Balance on fire right now.
They're on fire with
it ain't for me, but that's just on fire. Joe Fresh Goods
kill every collab he's had with New Balance is fire.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But so many people like the ALD collabs, they have the JJ Sound collabs.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Like all these collabs, I was like, and I even told my homies, I was like, bro, the 2 brands that y'all had to watch out for is Puma and New Balance. And Puma had their little run when Big Sean did the collabs, and I have some Big Sean collabs. You know what I'm saying? I got the XO collab.
Puma.
Look, let me tell you something.
No, shout out
the
Puma.
Most fire, one of the most fire shoes I have that's not even like a hype beast shoe is the Weekend XO collab, the all black boots. Those are so fire. Those are like one of my favorite shoes.
I think Puma's just like, well, because you see it elsewhere, like in Europe. Puma's huge. In South America, everyone's playing soccer, so it's like when I go visit home, like in Bolivia, I'm like, Puma and Adidas, I'm the only dude out there with Jordans, and I'm like, that's me.
You look like you look like a god over there. You're like, yo, I'm wearing Jordans.
But I think my favorite sneaker that kind of just went up underneath the rugs, and I love like the whole the concept of it was the chocolate milks.
Bro, I was just telling you, I think you had posted that.
Yeah, the mids.
And the thing, the dude, I have never seen a sneaker like that I wanted in a long time until I saw those. When you had them, I'm like, yo,
fire,
those
bro.
are fire.
Fucking fire.
Even the strawberry milk ones, those are fire too.
Strawberry milks they cute. They mad cute. But I had to be real. I had to be honest with myself, bro. Like I'm not a strawberry milk drinking nigga. So I had to go with the chocolate milk.
I love chocolate. I'm a chocoholic.
Soy milk shoes.
But nah, man. But like going back to Pharrell, I know Pharrell is like probably one of your biggest inspirations. Like with the bikes and like Nigel Sylvester, you know what I'm saying, kind of vibes.
Nigel killing it, man.
He is killing it. I want to get his book.
People just not catching on to the BMX ride.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And it's like crazy because like, you know, going back to that influence, what was one of the first cops you've had, like that's Pharrell, like for music, that made you feel like, yo, he's that guy. Like that's who I want to be like.
Man, my homie, you know what I'm saying? One of my childhood homies, you know, he was on the BBC shit.
Right.
Like back in 2006.
Right.
And he was like, nigga, I'm finna fuck those forces. I'm going to get me some flip boards. And I was like, man, what the fuck is a flip board? I didn't know.
Yeah.
And so he was like, yo, Jay, watch this Ice Cream Skate Team, you know, volume 1 and volume 2.
Right.
And so we had it on the VHS.
Damn.
Not the DVD, but the nigga had it on the VHS.
Damn. He said VHS and DVD.
And we watched that shit, and I was like, damn, nigga, this shit hard, right?
Yeah.
So it wasn't until a couple of years, because my mom, she wasn't giving me no bread to go out and purchase no BBC. Like back then, it was hard to get that shit.
It was, because there wasn't stores that were putting that shit out like that.
Wasn't nobody putting that shit out.
No.
You know what I'm saying? And then like a t-shirt back then, like t-shirts are $50 now, but back then they were $85.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They were taxing. But
facts.
Yeah.
So my very first piece of BBC, man, I was cutting that grass and washing my mama car and collecting, you know, she give me like lunch money and I wouldn't spend it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't spend it. I'd keep that shit. Like $20 here, let me get that shit. And then the little chicks and my homies who weren't eating lunch, who got free lunch, I was like, yo, let me get your number. Boom. I take their number, get lunch and shit and be all right.
Damn. So, damn. Hey, shout out to y'all. You know what I'm saying?
That's in the system. I fuck with it.
Yeah.
And so we had Barney's at the time in North Park.
Oh yeah.
When it's a Barney's, man, and caught me a BBC shirt, you couldn't tell me I wasn't the flyest
Facts.
nigga.
Yeah.
Then one of my homies, man, I forgot his name, bro. He's a short little nigga.
Yeah.
one of his friends gave him a pair of the BBC Running Dog jeans.
Oh, man. Those were so fire back in like 05, 06.
But they were too big for him. And so he was like, yo, Jay, I know you fuck with BBC. Do you want them? I said, hell yeah.
Oh, so you got the shirt and the pants?
He gave them to me for free.
That's love.
Damn.
So this is going into like winter break. So I'm like, nigga, when I come back from Christmas, it's going to be kill. It's going to be murder every day.
The hoes going to love this.
Hey, facts. And then I happen to go to finish line. Mark down. Flipboards.
Damn.
Give me them.
Jeez, what color did you get?
They were like pretty much the same color on your shirt.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Those are black and orange joints?
Nah, it was the blue, pink, and the yellow.
Oh, okay. Damn.
And I took the little yellow laces out because they looked too much like clown shoes, and so I put in the white laces. Murder.
Yeah, no,
murder, bro.
Needed those. I needed those, but those were expensive too back in the day. They were like going for like what, like one something?
But see, here in Dallas, niggas weren't buying them, bro. So that shit was marked down.
It's crazy that influence from just like different parts of the world. Like shit will sit, you know. Like there, like I remember 2016, the Ultra Boost, like it was just a craze, you know.
Yeah, bro.
But like I remember I went to New York during that time, and them shits were sitting at like every Foot Locker, you know, because like over there it's like
it's different.
They knew they hit, but they weren't gonna like, you know, they were kind of on to the next.
They was on to the next shit.
On to the next already by that time.
You know, it was crazy though too, because like really before social media, I would say last time I was able to like walk into a Foot Locker might have been like 2012. Yeah. You know, before people really just got like hip to the shit. Yeah. It was like if a pair of Jordans came out, you could literally same day go to Foot Locker and walk out. But if you waited till like 6, them shits are sold out. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But you know, depending on what the sneaker was, like you can go into Foot Locker, go grab a pair of 3s.
Yeah.
And be okay.
Right.
Simpler.
You ain't got no shot of walking into a Foot Locker today to go pick up a pair of sneakers, man.
You know what I'm saying? You need a plug. That's how I've been with some of the Jordans. Shout out my dog. But like he gave me the True Blues with the discount. Oh yeah. He was like, bro, they're sitting, but I got you a pair in Foot Locker. Don't worry. Got them hoes for $150, and he had them hoes shipped to me. I'm like, thank you.
It's love. It's love.
Shout out to my guy.
Yeah. So that's dope.
Jay Danielz, before we dip, I gotta ask you, like, what kind of advice would you give to someone that's like either starting to get into fashion, maybe making their own pieces, starting their own brand, based on what you've gone through? What kind of advice would you give to the future?
Yo, just be you. Yeah. Be you. Don't rush yourself throughout your creative process. You know, really take your time to put your shit out and make sure that it's up to your level, and always find ways to draw outside of the lines. You know, art is objective. You know what I'm saying? Art is an extension of who you are. Right. You know what I'm saying? So everybody's gonna have their opinion, but as long as you're in love with it, push that shit. And that's all that fucking matter. You know what I'm saying? Stay true to who you are. It's okay to be inspired. It's okay to make mistakes, but learn from that shit and just kind of figure out how to elevate on top of that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's it. Damn. Man. That's pretty much it.
Damn, man. Man, I'm glad we've had you on finally. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We want DKMD. We want him on. I want to interview him, man, because his shit is dope, and I need him to make some shit in Big Boy songs. but yeah, man, bro, Jay Danielz, it's always been a pleasure. Keep doing what you're doing, bro. You're killing this shit, bro. I'm telling you, like, from the hats to fashion, I can't wait for shit to drop. I gotta cop me some of these, and so should you. The link's gonna be in the bio. Make sure you follow Jay Danielz at innerchild.us. on Instagram.
Facts. Yo, and stay tuned. We got so much shit coming out though too. We still got the caps that's finna drop here in November. We got a December drop. We might duck off for a little minute, but just stay tuned for 2023.
Yes, sir.
Spring, man. We coming. We coming.
I'm ready for it. Pause. But all right, yo. Until next time, we out of here and peace.